time for Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. Holla Chi-Town, Scream ATL, Shout Carolinas. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. We are in the building.
You're crazy. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. I am Laura Simmons.
I am Margaret Green, real estate queen. Hey, how you doing?
Ursula will be in shortly. Hold on, hold on. Let's get that going, girl. Let's get that video going. I don't know where it's at. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Time for real estate information with Margaret Green.
Welcome.
How y'all doing out there? Well, I'm gonna give you a little real estate nugget today, and it is concerning um your your down payment and and also something else concerning your payment makeup. Your down payment in a lot of instances will determine your payment. And when I say that is you can either go with 3.5%, usually with FHA, or you can go with 20% with conventional. In conventional, you can do 20%, or you could do less than 20%. But the more you put down, the lower your the less you'll be financing, and the shorter the time will be for you be paying PMI insurance if you're under a conventional loan. If you're on an FHA, it goes with the life of the mortgage. No matter
Okay.
whether you do 20% or whether you do it through 3.5%, it's with the life of the loan through FHA. So so with that said, that's something I mentioned last week pertaining to your principal, interest, and taxes and insurance. Those four elements are goes with the property no matter what. Because that's your principal, your interest, your taxes, your insurance. That's those four elements are that's part of your mortgage no matter what. It's just that the PMI is that insurance that you're paying for putting down less than 20%, and that's covering the bank. And the other thing you want to keep in mind, if you're in an area where it has flooding, usually that's a lot of that is especially in the South states like in Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, different areas like that, where they want you to have flood insurance for just in case purposes. If you have to have flood insurance, that's another cost. Either it could be separate from your mortgage or it could be included in your mortgage, but that's another cost added to your mortgage. So you want to make sure that when you get ready to buy that piece of property, that you do some due diligence, even if you got to check with that municipality that you're going to be living in, that area that you're going to, whatever city, county you're going to be living in, see what that flood zone is of your property. So you'll know if you're going to be having to have flood insurance. Because if you do, that's going to be another layer added to your mortgage payment, and that's another cost. So you want to make sure that you're not surprised at your closing table, and your attorney says, okay, and by the way, this is an extra. You have to pay flood insurance for this property because it's in a flood zone. And so if you haven't budgeted for that, then you can find yourself in a very difficult situation. So that's a good time to be doing your due diligence while you're waiting to close. Ask all the questions you can ask to your mortgage company. Ask all the questions you can ask to your attorney, to the closing attorney, so you can find out. And even if you have to go to the municipality that you're buying a house at, Find out as much information as you can so you will be an informed buyer and you won't have to be caught broadsided at the at the end of the day. And that's my real estate nugget for today.
Okay. All right. So that was it. That was
For real estate information with Margaret Green.
all right, Margaret Green. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good
You're welcome.
information. Very good information. Well, y'all know I always like to come with the news. So y'all know I'm coming with the news today, babies. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm coming with the news. I'm giving y'all the news. Okay. So we're gonna start off with. I'm gonna start off with the Wendy's employee. A Wendy's employee in Arizona killed a customer.
Oh Lord. Really?
Yes, on July the 26th, one of the employees struck a 67-year-old man in the head because the man was complaining about his order. So
Oh
the
Lord.
employee came from behind the counter and nailed him in the head and killed him.
God.
67 years old. So be careful when y'all go into y'all local Wendy's or any of these restaurants. Don't be complaining because they are on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are, unfortunately.
yeah.
And
Uh,
some of the people, some of the customers are not making it any better.
no, they're not. They're not making it any better. But that's
Mm-mm.
why I say just be careful when y'all go into these stores and stuff, these restaurants, and y'all order food and stuff. Be careful. It's so funny because one of my brothers, we was traveling out of town, and my brother said to me, because I was checking my food in the area
Drive through.
drive through, yeah, waiting, checking it out. And my brother said, well, you better be careful if you have any complaints, you better take it anyway. He said, because what they do, they spit on your food.
Yeah, they
And
showed.
I was like, really? Because you saying the food is not.
Mm-hmm.
He said, yeah. He
Because
said,
they don't want to have to go back and redo it. It's because they call it an insult.
yeah, I said I said that's the reason why. I'm gonna tell you something. That's why I don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat Burger King. I don't. Only thing I eat from Wendy's is their chicken sandwiches. That's it.
I did have a complaint this week. I didn't, my French fries was cold. So I told him, I said, I said, oh, but I was nice about it. I didn't say these French fries are cold. You need to take these back. No, I just said, I said, these are not cold, warm. These are pretty, these not hot. These are warm. They're not, they're almost cold. And I said, do you mind? And she said, you can give it back to me. So I gave it to him, and they brought me out a new batch of hot French fries. So
With a little spit in it.
no, when I sent it back, I said, Lord, you covered them French fries. I said, so when they give them back to me, they don't do nothing stupid. I said,
Yeah.
because because one thing I truly believe, they reap what you sow. So if they would have did something, it would have came back on them one way or the other. Because I ain't do nothing. I wasn't nasty to them. I didn't say nothing out of the way. I just asked them if I can get some hot fries. Because I ordered it like that. I said, a hot order of crinkle fries. So if I order it like that, that's what I expect to get. But I don't got to get all indignant. If they had a long line, then I would have said, that's all right, don't worry about it. But they
What,
didn't have,
what,
nobody was behind me.
what movie was that when she said you ain't gotta get all indignant and stuff?
That sounded like that Medea movie when they and he, and he climbed over came into the restaurant and
Oh
jumped
no,
over the
she
counter.
was she was a mess. That girl was a mess. She
Oh yeah,
played that what's her name? Tiana Taylor played the crap out of that part.
she
She
did.
said, she said, "Ah,
Oh, she got on my nerve with
Byron."
that one.
Yeah,
He said, what was his name? Byron.
Byron.
I was
Yeah,
like,
and
ooh,
chewing that gum. She
uh-huh.
chewed that
I said,
gum.
she
She
did
had
that
that.
thing too
She had
good.
that part too. Yeah, but and in
She
other
said, I
news,
know you. She said,
yeah,
Medea said, you don't know me. She said, yes, you said old lady.
yeah. She said, yeah, you the one that drove through the window and through the drive-through window.
Wasn't that the same one that when he went and took and the lady had stole his parking space and he went and got the thing and took and picked her
Yeah.
at the Kmart?
Yeah. Yeah. Could you imagine if you could really do that in real life?
I know, because some people do that stuff on
Sometimes you
they
get
be
mad
waiting
because
for that
people
parking
do that.
space.
Yeah, you've been sitting there and then they just pull right on into it. Oh yeah. Yeah. He only was thinking about what some people already be thinking about doing for real, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Then in the other news, I wanted to mention about this. I don't know how can somebody be so sickening that you would want to do this, but the firefighters were accused of taking photos of Kobe Bryant's body.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
At the scene of his death, why would anybody want to do that? That is horrible. They said at least 8 Los Angeles County employees have been accused of taking graphic pictures
Yep.
of the victims' damaged bodies with their personal cell phones and circulating the images around to colleagues and in some instance family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's horrible. They
Yep.
they
And they need
deserve
to be
whatever they get
prosecuted
because that
because
yeah, that's not right.
mm-hmm.
You don't do no
Mm-mm. How would
craziness
they
like
like if
that.
somebody did that to them or did that to a family member of theirs? They wouldn't like it, you
No, they
know. I
wouldn't.
mean, you know, and I can only imagine what the caption was that they said when they sent them. I can imagine, you know, because you know it's always going to be something smart and racist when they say it, you know. So it was. I mean, I'm like, did you do that to the about the other people that was on that plane? You know, you just picked out Kobe and his daughter.
Yeah,
It's
that
like
was
that's not
messed
right.
up. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think she should be able to sue them. I really do.
Oh, she believe me, she is.
You know, and because I mean that was just plain mean, just
Yeah.
mean. I was like, wow. It's like y'all showed him some love by y'all didn't show him no kind of love by doing that. I'm like, this was right there in Los Angeles. I mean, he played for the Lakers all those years, and then this how y'all do?
Yeah, that was some bogus stuff. I man, that hurt my heart
Mm-hmm.
just reading about it. I was like, oh man, who would want to do some stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I wish I did know them. I beat they. Mm,
Mm-hmm. Like, oh my goodness. Because I can only imagine the terror they felt when they knew they was not gonna make it out of that.
yeah, you
I
could
can only
just
imagine,
you
and I
could
can
see
only
it
imagine that,
as
yeah,
a father trying to protect his
his
baby.
daughter, and I guarantee you,
Yeah.
he was holding her when that went down. I bet you that's exactly because they was just that close, and because she was afraid, you know. But it
Mhm.
was the weirdest thing was that she was so close to her dad. I honestly believe everything happens for a reason because if he would have been in that plane by himself, that little girl wouldn't have been no more good. She wouldn't have been
Mhm.
no more good. Because she loved her daddy so much.
Yeah.
And so it's almost like she would have had to go with him in order for her. She wouldn't have been able to go on. She wouldn't. I just don't believe she would have been because when they show pictures, when they show different things of with him, she was always there, always in every picture. She was always there,
Yeah.
always in her dad's arms.
Yeah.
It's like, mm-mm. It's like, wow.
So y'all know last this Saturday we also um Meredith and I did an event and I wanted to post some of the show you guys some of the pictures from the event. Yes, look at me. I was speaking to my young people,
Look like Liz on that picture.
posing on this one. Oh, mm-mm. And then we had a picture together. So yeah, we had a really good time though. We had a really good time. These were some of the guests that was there. I didn't capture everybody's picture, but I tried to do my best.
Mm-hmm.
My friend that was with me, my 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 real star sister was she took the pictures for me. She made sure she got some pictures in for me and stuff. So I truly appreciate that, Pat, for being there with me.
She
She
didn't
was,
take a picture?
yeah, she did, but I can't find all the pictures. I was trying to get some of the pictures on the screen, but I couldn't get them all. So don't be going there.
Who's that?
That's Meredith's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah. So yeah, we had a really good time. I had a picture of Danielle and her kids because she came. She did show up.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, she came out. She came out and supported like she said she would. Angelique sent me a message saying that she wasn't going to be able to make it. And I also want to shout out my two brothers, Chuck and Richard. They just celebrated their birthdays.
Yes, happy
Happy
birthday.
belated birthday, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed your birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that is where I'm at today. You know, I think that was the only two things that I had that I wanted to talk about. It was something else, but I can't remember what it was. But I don't know if I. Let me see if I got it in my phone. There.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, yeah, the weekend was good. And
How did the
also
weather go?
Well, it was really good. I was hoping it'll hold because my friend that came out to the show, to the event with me, she was going to a concert afterwards, and it was an outdoor concert. So because it was
Mm,
an outdoor concert, they have like this policy, and I hate they policy that if it rains or whatever, you don't get your refund. You don't get a refund or nothing like that. They don't do
really?
it. Mm-mm. It's like basically, it's like, yeah, they don't give you no refund. We went to a concert some years ago. We went to what is his name? Ray Parker Jr. and
Well, that's one of them old school ones.
yeah, we went Ray Parker Jr. and the Pointer Sisters. Pointer Sisters was there. And so it rained real bad when Ray Parker Jr. was out there, so they had to stop the music. So they stopped the music. They gave everybody raincoats and stuff like that, little rain jackets and stuff. So they stopped this show for a minute to let the rain slow down. So when the rain slowed down, Ray Parker Jr. came back on the stage and he was performing again. And somebody walks on the stage, whispers in his ear, and he said, I'm not going to tell these people that. You tell them that. So and then eventually he went on ahead and said, they want me to come off the stage, y'all. Because they're ready for the next act. And it was like, everybody was like, what? Them men was going off because, a lot of men were big fans of Ray Parker Jr.
Mm-hmm.
So they was like going off. People were getting up and leaving after he got off the stage. They was leaving the place. The place
Wow.
was emptying out because of it, and those people were so disappointed. We were one of the people that were disappointed as well because of the
Mm-hmm.
fact that hey,
Then you
we
know what
have,
you paid for. You wanted to come and
yeah,
see who you wanted to come see. Then you're gonna cut it short for a little while because of the rain. Then the guests come back out. Then you're gonna cut his performance short
yeah.
because somebody else got to come out. No man, that ain't right. You better give me half my money back at least.
Nope, and they don't even give you no money back.
Mm-hmm.
That they don't even give you money back. That was the sad part. That's why we have not been to another one of their concerts since that happened to us, because they uh David's brother had paid so much, had paid a lot of money for those tickets. It was a birthday gift to him,
Mm-hmm.
and he had paid a lot of money for them doggone tickets because we had front row seats. We had some very good seats. We was like right there at the stage. We could touch Ray Parker Jr. hand
Mm-hmm.
if we wanted to. And so after that, we ain't been to another concert over in that area since, because that was bogus. They actually would not allow him to come back out on the stage, and so because of, we was disappointed, very disappointed.
I'm sure that he didn't do no more concerts for them.
Probably not. No, I haven't seen him back over there since.
I know I wouldn't. Like you, like shoot, they would be paying me extra
Hey,
for having to cut it short.
hey, Angelique. I see you popping up over on the other side. Hey,
Hey, Angelique.
Angelique. Yeah, but yeah, so the concert it was so disappointing because of the fact that they did that to us. That we ain't been back to another concert since.
Mm,
Yep, yep.
that's messed up.
Yeah, that is. You don't do no stuff like that. That's a lot of money to just
Hmm.
go away, and then you coming to see one person and then you don't get the chance to see that person. But today's show, I was trying to wait till Ursula come in because she said she was on her way in. So I'm trying to wait for her to come in before we get started with the subject for today. Um, so I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. We could talk about
Hmm.
something else for a few minutes, and um, but yeah, that's something though. Life is something else, guys. You gotta thank God for every day though. You have to be thankful. Show appreciation to Him every chance that you get. You know,
Yeah.
don't wait till things are good and then just thank Him. Thank Him when you're going through your worst times too. So
Yeah.
but yeah,
Because that's
yes.
what you call praise in in season and out of season. So when it ain't being good, you praise him. When it ain't it's bad, praise him. When it's good, praise him. When
Hey
it's in
Fred.
between, praise
Hey,
him.
hey
Hey,
Frederick.
Fred.
We ain't seen you in a while. Where
Yeah,
you
I know.
been? Where you been, Fred?
Been hiding.
Hmm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, but um, yeah, she said it. She said that it didn't rain, so it was a good thing that they didn't get rained out or nothing like that. They went to see. I forgot who she told me they was going to see. He said,
Oh, you're writing a screenplay. Cool.
"Oh, cool, Frederick, that's good."
Where's my part? Where's my part in the screenplay?
Yeah, but as far as that, yeah, everything else, it was a good show. Event was really good, and that's good, Frederick. I'm proud of you. That's how you do it. No, well, now.
Well, now since you asked, LOL.
So what that mean, Frederick? You gotta
You
tell
know,
us what that mean. What that mean? You right because all of our problems could be worse
that is
than
true.
what.
Very true, Angelique.
Yeah,
Very true.
yeah, that is so true. So we gotta be just thankful for,
Mhm.
even when you having those bad days, it's always good to praise him and thank him because you don't know what's happening in the back scenes of
Exactly.
situations and stuff. So it took me a while to learn that, but I learned it. And even in my darkest moments, I still praise him. I still keep praising
Mhm.
him no matter what, because I know that there is sunshine at the end of the tunnel.
Mhm.
So,
Just like seasoned people, I call them older people say, when you praise him, it confuses the devil because the devil don't know what, because he wondering what you praising him for, and you going through all this, so it confuses him, and he trying to
hmm
figure out why you praising God. You should be mad. You're supposed to be turning your back on him. Well,
hmm and
that's
when
why he
you
told
don't,
Job, and Job said nope.
yeah, and when you don't, he get mad. He be mad, boy. He be like, "Oh man, how
Mhm.
you get the praises and you know and and
All
you
this
going through
going on.
all that, yeah, you going through all the things that you going through, but you still praising him. Why?" That's what he wondering. But you know why you praising him.
Oh yeah, you might be considering me for a role, Frederick. Doing what?
There go Ursula. Hey, boo.
Hi.
How you doing?
He's asking.
Child, I'm here.
Might be considering her for a role. Oh, you might be considering Margaret for a role or me for a role, Frederick.
I just walked in the door, but I want to roll.
Me too.
Child, I
Yeah,
am.
he said he's doing a screenplay, so that's what we hadn't seen, hadn't heard from. So I asked my sister, "Where's my part?"
So
Frederick, I am right in the A. I need a roll too.
I ain't in the A, but I'll be there. You tell me
That's
when and
right.
where, I'll be there. I'll be there. Oh yeah. Y'all know I can sing. Don't be acting all funny and stuff. Like y'all ain't never heard nobody
See,
sing.
you know what, Ursa? When you came on, that's when she started singing. So it's your fault.
See, I'm leaving this.
No, you better not.
Bye.
So y'all, Ursa, how was your weekend and how are you doing today? How was everything for you?
My weekend was fine. Busy.
Mhm.
And I'm busy today. I just got in from from work. If I had to go run in a second, I gotta go to the potty. But I came straight to the
Say,
sofa.
really, Ursula?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
Hey y'all, I polished my nails and look how pretty they look.
wonderful.
Look at that, ain't that
That's
pretty?
pretty.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Ah, you put a ring on it. You put a ring. He said, "Really, Ursula? Really? Yeah, that's what I said too, Frederick. Really?
What are we talking about? The potty comment?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's some Virgos though. That's what they do.
Here we go.
That's what the Virgos do. They will tell you. That's my grandbaby. My grandbaby is a Virgo, and so is my son, and they both will do the same thing to you. They'll
What
tell
is
you
it?
in a minute. They'll tell you in a minute whatever you don't want to hear. They'll tell you. Angelique said,
Oh,
"Hey,
believe
Ursula."
me.
Mhm.
Hey, Angelique, how are you?
Yeah, she'll say it in a minute. My grandbaby will tell you in a minute. Granny, I don't like that. Mm-mm. That's not no good, Granny. It don't taste good. Yeah, she'll tell you in a minute. You be like, what? She go, mm-hmm. She go, yeah, I said it. Now what? She give you that look like what? Like, I'm gonna beat your little butt. She be like,
Fred said he might have something for you, Ursula. I guess he might have a part for you too.
Okay, hit me up.
what
Man.
about me, Fred? Oh, you be leaving me out, Fred. I just wanted to let you know that you be leaving me out a lot of stuff. I seen you. I be seeing you, and you be just leaving me out. But it's okay. It's all right. I ain't gonna hate on you, but you be leaving me out. I just want you to know that, Frederick.
She says, I'm not gonna leave you out. I'm not gonna hate
He
on
said,
you.
"You too,
She
Laura."
leave me out.
All
You
right,
too,
all
Laura.
right, all right. Let me know when I need to be flying down there to Atlanta because
You
I'm
need
coming.
to fly down August 28th. Fly down for that. How about that?
That's my son's birthday, August
Happy
28th.
birthday. Happy
And that's
birthday.
and the 27th is my anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Where is little Tamar?
She has something important to take care of today. So
Stop all that, Miss Simmons.
all right, Frederick. All right, I'm gonna let you slide. As long as you give me that good
Slide to
part.
me.
Give me a good
Slide to
part
me.
now. Have me coming in there. Doing something nice. Okay, don't be having me coming in there doing
Wait,
nothing
how
bad
you
or
gonna
nothing.
tell this man where to put you? I'm trying to figure that out.
That's the
Because
bossy side of her.
I ain't a Virgo though, but Virgos do that stuff all the time. So
Stop putting me in there.
Scorpios will do too. Then I'm gonna let the Scorpios do it too.
Yeah, I gotta go turn this air up. It's about to burn up. I'm
She
sorry.
gotta go use the bathroom, y'all. She already
If
told
I
y'all
had
that.
used the bathroom, I would have said I'm going to the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
Lord have mercy.
All right.
Fred said, "Good Lord."
Oh, yeah, have me do Fred.
TMI.
Fred 7. This is the big one. Elizabeth. Remember that he used to
Yeah,
always
Fred
say that.
Sanford.
Fred Sanford. But anyway, guys, so Ursula, so you got anything that you want to say? You know, we was talking about the Wendy's employee that killed the customer because the customer had messed up,
Complain.
complained about his food. And so
Where was that at anyway?
something about the screenplay.
I'll be
soon.
posting something
Okay.
about the screenplay soon.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this was in Arizona. It happened
Oh
in
wow.
Arizona. It was hot down there and it was getting to him. That heat was getting to him. That's what it was. But yeah, we was talking about that, and then was talking about the fact that these people so disgusting that they would take pictures of Kobe Bryant and them when
After
in the
he
plane
died.
died. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Yep, they said 8 employees did it and was sending it around to family members and colleagues.
That's horrible.
Yep, they need to be sued and everything else for that. Allegedly, that's what they say. Allegedly.
Well,
Yep.
so y'all done talked about the bad stuff. So I just want to tell y'all. So P Valley had their season finale,
Mm-hmm.
and it was bomb.
What's what's that on your shirt? Is that a tag or something? You
Oh,
got
that's
Yeah, so I coordinate the uniforms for all around like skills trades and building services and all that stuff. And so I just ordered me one. So I be wearing it. So I feel like one of the guys. I be feeling special.
she just been all special.
Well, anyway, guys, let's get to what our show is about today. Today is why women compete with each other.
Whoo, that's a
Oh,
hot one.
so why do they compete with each other? Well, one of the things is they say that insecurity.
Yep.
That's what they say. That's what they
I can
said.
believe I can truly believe that. I can truly believe that.
Another one is a belief that
Why you
life
talking?
isn't abundant. Huh? Because I was choking. I was choking. They said another one is a belief that life isn't abundant for some.
Where did you get these from? These answers to this.
So I research and I come up with this stuff all the time. Okay. And another one is need to be proved need to prove to herself that she is okay. That's another one. Another one is an unhealthy need to be accepted by others.
Mm-hmm.
So what do y'all think? What do you think? What do you think? Come on, let's hear it.
I think women have egos just like men do, and
Mhm.
they seem to sometimes have a reason to have this like one thing I just don't like is when they like the power trip, especially when they're in position of authority. I can't stand that because I feel like this. You've been in that person's shoes before yourself, so why would you do the same thing that you didn't like when you was in this when you was the subordinate yourself?
Yeah.
And they do it they do it more to females that they are over. To me, I've seen it where they do it a lot to the females more so than the guys.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Hmm.
true. What do you think, Ursula? What is your point of that? Do you believe in that? Now I know that I believe in empowering other women. I'm gonna say that. I'm not the one that I don't like competing with nobody. I don't feel I need to compete with anybody because
No.
there's room for all of us to grow. That is my thing, but I know people that do it though. I know people that believe that they're in competition with you
Mhm.
regardless of what you say or what you're doing to show them that you're not in competition with them or whatever the case may be, but
Mhm.
they feel like they have to be in competition with you in some capacity. They just feel like they gotta be in competition with you, you know.
Okay. Since you said Ursula, but then you began to talk. But anyway,
Hey, Ursula too.
Virgo.
I'm a Virgo too. My name is Lenny.
So, but anyhow,
Anywho.
so my thoughts are, like you say, they lead back to kind of jealousy. Um, and not only jealousy, and maybe jealousy is not the right word,
Mm-hmm.
but envy. Like when if I am not as mentally strong as maybe the next woman, and I don't have good coping skills,
Mm-hmm.
and you got it going on, then I'm gonna have some misplaced feelings. Instead of me saying, "Well, sister, you know what? You look like you got it going on. You look like you're doing some things that I wish to have in my life. You know, is it okay if we talk sometimes? You mentor me." Instead of most of us doing that, we choose to, like I said, we have displaced feelings and start like, she
Yes,
thinks she
she
better
all.
than me.
Mm-hmm.
She
Yep.
thinks she all of that. Well, she already is all that. You could be all that too.
Yep.
But I say, for as far as competition, I am my only competition. I want to beat myself what I did yesterday.
Yep.
I'm my only competition,
Right.
baby.
You want to exceed your expectation of what you did before, which is great.
Exactly. Exactly. But that's what I think though. I don't think people intend to be hurtful, you know, to people. I really don't. Well, some people. As Lee said, there's enough.
She money
Oh,
out
money.
there.
I'm here for everybody. That's right, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You're right,
Um,
Ashley. But some of them don't see it like that though.
No.
right,
Some of them
right. They
feel
they feel like they gotta hold it tight and so they can be good. But if you got your hand like this, can't nothing get in it. You
nope.
know, God bless
Nope.
us when we bless others.
Say
You
that
know,
again, Ursula. Say that again.
God blesses us when we bless others. You
Yep.
know that, and then when you'll find that when you do bless somebody, help somebody, you learn something in the experience, because that's
Yep.
how God do.
Yep.
That's how God do, because it's an
Mhm.
ever flowing cycle.
Yep.
You know,
So
but
Margaret, you could let that $50 bill go and send it to me.
look at you like, mhm.
If you
That you promised me one day. You promised me you was gonna send it to me.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that, but I will.
You know she lying, y'all. Y'all see how she said
She
that.
not lying.
No,
Mm-hmm.
if I say I'm gonna do something, I'll do it. And sometimes I don't remember what I said, but
Mm-hmm.
that's no here. That's no reason why I wouldn't.
Yeah, but but seriously though, yeah, there's a lot of women that have they have issues for whatever reason, and you would never understand why they have an issue with you or whatever the case
Mhm.
may be, because they feel like they're in competition with you. But there's no competition. We're not competing with each other because
No,
just
there's
like
no reason
Angelique
to.
said, right? Like Angelique said, there's enough money out here for all of us to get something from it.
Hmm.
People don't look at it like that.
No, they don't.
Do not look at it like that.
There's a
Um,
book. There's a book out too where they talk about women and how insecure women are. It talks about how insecure they are, how some of them are power struck, how they feel like they have to prove a point to other women and this and that. It talks about all of that. Now, what's the name of the book? You want to know, right? I don't
yeah,
know. I don't know the name of it right now,
that
but
would be that would be good.
yeah, it was. And then they did a lot of research on it too, as well, where they were talking to different women about it and why do women do that? And they said unhealthy need to be accepted. It said today is easy. I don't know the name of the book.
Hmm.
Yeah, they said it'll be free. It will be free to live a life that honors her true self. That's what they said. They said it's so important for us to honor the life that we live freely. In a way, I guess they saying that instead of wanting what somebody else have or trying to do something that somebody else has, get to somewhere that somebody else is already in, why not just love the person that you are basically and what you are doing with your own life instead
Because most of us are not satisfied.
of.
Well, how many of us, at a certain age, like, oh man, by this time I should have been doing this, I should have been doing that, you know. And like I say, sometimes those displaced feelings come out wrong,
Yep.
you know.
Yep.
Um, but I promise,
What was that for? I can't remember what it was for.
huh?
I was talking to Laura.
What?
I don't remember what it was for.
What?
The money?
Oh,
Yeah,
the
I don't remember what it
$50.
was.
Oh, I don't know.
Was it for subscription or something? I can't remember what it was for.
I don't remember. It's been so long.
It ain't
I
been
just
that long.
I just wanted to say it though.
When she could have been mentioned this to me a long time ago.
Exactly.
But it's okay. It's cool. But
That is passive aggressive behavior.
yeah,
Hmm.
I know. Sometimes I'm crazy like that and I do stuff like that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh,
She said, and so one of the ladies was saying that she tell her clients that having compassion and grace for competition with women come from understanding what motivates them. So sometimes they said that feeling like they're in competition with another woman is a way of motivating them to do what they really want to do. I don't see it like that because um I don't know. I guess I don't see it as motivation when you feel when you see that somebody is competing with you. That's not motivation. That's not how. No. If anything, just like you just said, I'm gonna ask that person. I don't have a problem with asking people. I'll ask you in a minute. Hey, can you show me how you did that? Or can you show me how you do this? Or can you show me something? I just recently, matter of fact, I'm a point in case. I just recently reached out to somebody. She usually come on our show. She used to come on our show and watch our show a lot. And I reached out to her just recently to ask her a question about something that I was trying to find out. How do I get my certificate in? She responded, gave me exactly the information I needed, and she didn't feel no kind of way. If she did, I couldn't tell. But she did not feel no kind of way. She said good luck to me. She told me good luck with it, and she hoped that we someday work together. you know and that's the kind of stuff I am. If you reach out to me and you ask me a question about something, I'm gonna tell you what I know. If I don't know it, Ursula, if I don't know it, what do? I'll tell you in a minute. I don't know how to do it. Somebody else did it for me, but I don't know how to do it, but I can ask them. I'll tell you that in a minute. you know
I
Yeah.
think
so
I'm gonna say I think in terms of what you're saying about the some women looking at competition as being motivational. I think they maybe talk about in terms of like I think about the musicians in the movie what was that? Why Do Fools Fall in Love, right?
mhm.
There's a scene on in that movie when Lil Frankie and his name what his name is.
Lorenz
Yeah,
Tate.
Frankie.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Lil
What
Frankie,
was it?
Halle Berry,
Yeah,
and they were all on the bus
and
on
Vivica
tour.
Fox. Oh, Vivica
Huh?
wasn't on there that time. She wasn't on there. That was before that part. Yeah.
Right. But when they were saying they was like, oh yeah, our record, #8 on the charts, or whatever, and they all start cheering for each other. And Halle Berry was like, oh yeah, my record #1, and so they were all kind of playing like that in competition, but it was all in like, we in this thing together. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
But yeah, like you say, I would not be jealous of a person or in competition with a person. When if it's something that you want and you apply yourself, you can do the same thing.
Right.
God
Right.
bless them, he can bless you.
Yep.
So many
That's,
people like to shade you though. Throw
Yeah,
yeah.
shade.
yeah.
Mhm.
And then they try to say, I was just playing. No, you wasn't. You
Oh
was
wow.
serious or whatever you said.
Oh,
You
I
was
know.
serious.
I know.
Oh, I could do that better than you. Oh, well, okay, we'll go ahead and do it. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. But it's a lot of people like that, and it's sad. It's sad, but it's true. But you know, and the funny thing is, I'm gonna tell you what I learned over the years. Sometimes it be the people that's closest to you
Mm-hmm.
that be feeling like they in competition with you, that they
Mm-hmm.
have to be in competition with you. I had a whatever, I don't know what she was to me now, but she used to all it always seemed like she felt like we was in competition with each other. I never felt that way because I guess my thoughts was that we were friends. So I didn't see it like that. But she felt that some kind of way, and when we got into an argument, it surely came up. She told me, she says I'm very disrespectful and distasteful things. But it made me think to myself that, wow, so this is really how you always felt. You always felt this way. And you always felt that she said that I always thought that I was better than everybody else. And I'm like, really? I don't understand that. And so I noticed what I did notice, and as I go back and I look back on some of the things that she always used to, every time if I get my hair a certain way, if I wear my booty up or something, she got to do the same thing, you
Your
know.
booty.
Yeah, pull my I pull my shorts up some so my booty will sit up.
Oh Lord have mercy. Oh Lord have mercy. Y'all get this woman, please. Please get this woman, please.
Yeah, so
Anywho.
she'll wear hers to try and do the same thing. And then, just little crazy stuff. She would do just little crazy stuff like whatever she seen me do, it always seemed like it was a competition. And I didn't understand why. Because I took you as my friend, because and because I took you as my friend, I don't expect us to be going back and forth trying to like we competing with each other. I don't get that part. I never understood that.
I was gonna say, ask you though, but you just answered my question. I was gonna say, now looking at the whole situation, what's the behavior there? Because most
Yeah.
times
Mhm.
it
It
is, and
is.
we ignore it.
It
You
Mhm.
was
know,
there.
because we're trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. But
Mhm.
what I'm learning with, as I get older, yeah, you be giving the person the benefit of the doubt, maybe two times. You know what I'm saying? Maybe just one time in some situation.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mhm.
doesn't mean over and over, which is what we do. We give somebody over and over and over. Mm-mm. No,
Yep.
ma'am.
And that was what it was. Arthur, I was giving this person all these chances to be a better person. And, I thought that, I was trying to be the bigger person by being there for that person. I did some of everything for this person.
Yeah.
And when it came down to it, we got into an argument. And she said to me, she was like, "You think you better than everybody? You want people to kiss your butt and all this other stuff." I said, "What? Me?" I said,
You said
"Oh
what?
wow,
And it's up high, and you think I want you to kiss my butt?
yeah,
Oh my
exactly. That's
God.
exactly what I was thinking, Ernst. I said the same exact thing you just said. I'm
You
like,
are ridiculous.
because I said to myself, I'm like, wow, as much stuff as I've done for you as a person, I cannot believe that. You know, because when I make friends with people, I believe in being wholeheartedly your friend, and that means being there for you. If you need me, I'm there. Not not half stepping. I'm not that friend that's gonna half step with you. So if something is going on in your life and you need my help and you want to talk to me about something and I can help you with it, I'm gonna try and help you. But that I wasn't getting that back, is what I'm saying to you. I wasn't getting that back. And it had got so bad where I started noticing that it was a one-sided friendship. It was a one-sided friendship. And so because I started noticing that it was a one-sided friendship and I said something and one word led to another and that person said what they said.
Yeah,
They've been thinking it all along. She just didn't say it. She just waited for
exactly.
the opportunity to say what she wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That was one of the hurtfulest times of my life because I could not believe it. I was like, wow, this is somebody I thought was my friend.
I guess
Yeah.
that's why I have very few. I have acquaintances. I just have people that I talk to, but I also test people when it comes to friendship.
You said that
I
before. I
test
didn't
them.
like
I
that.
test them, and you know what? I give them a test of
Would you
something
give
that
me a
I want to
spelling test or
see.
something?
No, I
Uh-huh.
want to see if I'm gonna hear it again.
Hmm.
If I hear it again from anybody else, then I know I cannot trust them.
I don't like that, Margaret. You said that before. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
I
she
don't.
did say that before. Yep, she sure
But I
did.
do. I do
No.
that, and I do that because I want to know if I can talk to you about anything that I can. That and I know that it's not going to be all over South Carolina before I can even that's what you want. You don't want somebody that every time you tell them something, everybody else knows before you even hang up the phone. Good, you know.
Mhm.
I agree
You
with
want to,
you, but
but so I do. I give tests. They don't know
I
it, but I
agree with
do.
you, but I just don't like how you like say
You give them a
test well
test. Yeah,
because
that's why I
to
said, do you
me,
give them a spelling test or something?
because
Mhm.
to me, the test is a test of time, like to see how the relationship would go. It's
Exactly.
like you Queen Elizabeth saying, "I'm gonna give you a
I
test."
am, darling.
Oh, well, excuse me. Ah, sorry.
Yeah, and the only reason why, because and I guess the reason why I do that because the way I am, I am very I am a very private person. I don't you don't only way you're gonna know something about me if I tell you myself. Other than that, I'm not. It's not something. So for me to give you an opportunity to be even come in my space, you ought to count that a privilege because like I said, I just don't, and I mean that
Yeah,
because you
you
know
gotta
what,
count that as a privilege. No,
you
she
better
just went,
because I'm not the open book. I'm not the one girl. Let me tell you what happened, girl. No, no, because
wow.
because I know women have a tendency to use things against you at the wrong time. And
Mhm.
so it's just a case
Oh
in point.
yeah,
It
because
was
that's what
a
she did.
show
She
on
did that for
um,
real on a serious tip. Just what you
yeah,
just said. She did
use it
that
at
to
the
me.
wrong time.
Okay, so this person was supposed to be like my ace boom bar.
Hmm.
So when we got into it, she brought up stuff that had happened years ago.
Hmm.
Now
That's
that
it.
should have not have come back. If you my friend, you would have kept that secret between you and I, and it would never come back up.
Her intentions was to hurt you to
Hmm.
the core.
And
That's
that's
what
what,
it was, and
yep.
that's what and so it's like so I because I know I'm not a vindictive person. I don't be seeking to try to find a way to get you, you know.
I
But I,
do.
I know one thing. I know one thing. Don't cross me. But
Yep.
it's like I'm not looking for a reason to do anything bad to you or anything negative to you because I ain't got time for that. But there's some women that look for a reason because they don't like you, but they tell you they try to act like, oh, you my girl, you my girl. Yeah, I may be your girl in front of you, but I'm not your girl when I'm not in front of you.
Hmm.
Because when I'm not in front of you, she thinks she all that. You know,
Yep.
I had a situation with a friend of mine, relative, as a matter of fact. She experienced this as a young girl. She had a young friend of hers had called, and she did not realize that she had left she left the conversation about her on her answering machine.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she was talking to another person about her,
Oh
and she didn't
wow.
realize that she hadn't hung up the phone. And she heard it, and that's when she realized that was not her friend.
That's messed up.
Hmm. So and that goes to show you, you just that's what I said. Your friend has a friend. So when you think you telling her something and it's on lockdown, no, she's telling somebody else about what you told her.
Until she's not though.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But you got some who truly are like a Volt. I don't care what they're not saying. They're not telling you nothing because they are your true friend. They are the true ride or die chicks, you know. But you got some that give you that, girl, I'm your friend, girl this, girl that. And there's all and you get red flags, but you don't listen to them. You don't pay attention to them.
Right.
You know, anytime you have, especially when you were younger, you have friends that you hanging out with, and say a little boy was interested in you, and all of a sudden she interested in the same person that he wouldn't even think she wasn't thinking about him until you was interested in him. So you already know what you're dealing with, you know. So you learn that as a little girl, as a teenager, but you don't. And a lot of times you don't think about it. And then as you get older, you start thinking back on some of the stuff that they did coming up, but you didn't think about it because your mind was not that advanced at the time. But now that you're an adult and you start thinking back, you're like, you know what? There was red flags then. I just didn't see it. And I just didn't pay attention to it. You know, so, so you just co-workers and friends, all of it.
What you said, Ursula?
No, I was gonna say, I don't want to say this and sound cheesy. Just because of I don't know if it's because of my personality or whatever.
Or because you're a Virgo?
Maybe because I'm a Virgo. Whatever.
Okay.
I have a lot of real friends. I do. And some of my friends know each other. Some of my friends associate with each other. So, and then, like you say, it'll be like, oh, let me tell you about blah, blah, blah. And let me tell you what citizen said. And sometimes it can be tricky.
Mm-hmm.
But I found that I have to, I'm going to tell y'all a good example. This is a real life example, okay? I don't know who watching, and at this moment, it just is what it is, okay? So, a group of men, we had a discrepancy with our leader. Our leader was my friend, is my friend. And so just some negative things were being said about her. And I'm sitting at excuse me, let me call now. I'm sitting at the table. So I politely said, hold on. I said, now we can be objective, but I said, what's not going to happen, and I have witnesses to this because I don't play these. I said, what we're not going to do is to sit here and run her in the dirt.
You say what we not going to do.
Okay.
You know we laughing, right?
Yes. we know that friendship. He ain't nobody friendship with them. But anyway, but that's what I said. I said, we could talk, like I say, objectively, because we are throwing out ideas, but we're not gonna sit here and dog her because she wasn't there.
Right, to defend herself. That's right.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody went back to her and said to her, one thing, if you don't know you got now another friend, Ursula's your friend. That's a real life situation that happened like maybe, let's see, what is this, like 4 years ago. Because that's just who I am. And I'm not, like you said, you're not going to sit at the table while somebody talking about my friend.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, you got so many phony folk who just be like, girl, kiki, girl.
Yeah.
You know what Tutu was saying about you. How you know what Tutu was saying unless you weren't listening and participating?
Yep. And they had to be participating.
Like when Mama used to say, "A dog bring a bone, he gonna carry one."
Hello.
Yep.
So hey.
Yep. And I learned that too. That's so funny because I remember she used to say that all the time. She used to say that if a dog take a bone, he bring a bone. And if a dog bring a bone, he gonna take a bone. And I didn't get it at first when she first said it, but now I get it.
Oh
Now,
yeah.
as I get older, I understood what she meant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And that's why, and that's another thing she used to say is, be careful who you have at your house. Be careful who you let come to your house. And it's sad we have to be like that, but it's true. She said because there's times when you got women where they are already jealous of you, but they're not going to show you. They're not going to say it. They're going to make you believe that they're your friend.
Girl, this is so nice.
And she said, you have to be careful because they will leave something in your house and you won't find it until later.
No. We ain't talking about voodoo, is we?
No, we just anything just
A bad spirit
to make, especially if you're married, and to make it look like as if they had been there while you weren't.
Oh, I see.
Cause discord.
I see what you.
So that's why you have to be careful. I remember one time we had a kind of had a gathering at my house, and after everybody left, I was like, I felt so uncomfortable. I did not understand what it was. I'm walking through my whole house, going through my whole house. Look, I'm like, bathroom, everything. I'm like, I said something. So I just going through the house, and so I went into the bathroom, and something was in the bathroom, in my bathroom, and I was like, okay, that's what it was. Something was in my bathroom in the garbage can, and I said,
panty drawers.
And
some panty drawers.
No, it was just I felt that you don't come to somebody's house and do that at somebody else's house.
Oh, you're putting your sanitary napkin in the garbage. Yes. Yeah.
And
I still want to say it, and you just went on to.
Yeah, and I felt like I'm like, okay, if that was the case, I know you gotta do what you gotta do, but if you know,
no, you're supposed to. Have you
taken care of that before you came here?
Not only that, if you know that's that time of the month, you should have a plastic bag in your purse anyway.
I hope Brad ain't still on here.
And put it in your bag.
So
put it in your purse.
So I don't have gatherings like that no more. I mean, because it was the weirdest thing because I just kept feeling so uncomfortable in my own house, and I know I hadn't felt like that, and I was like, "What is going on?" I mean, I went from room to room, up, down, and so I went into the bathroom. And that's when I said, "Oh Lord."
I know what it was.
So when I got the situation out, I went through my house, of course, praying and pleading the blood. And I said I learned that after I'm serious. I'm talking about I was pleading the blood of Jesus, and I was like, I don't want any foolishness to be left in my house. Unclean spirits, you gotta go. I ain't got time for that. And I meant that because see, you have to be careful. Like I said, you have to be careful who come in your house and what their intentions are when they come into your house. You got people who could be close to you or could be to appear to be close to you, but they have an ulterior motive. So that's why. So I'm real particular when it comes to that. Real particular, and I think that's why to this day I don't have a whole lot of company at all.
Well, I got to play this one video, y'all, before we get off the show.
Girl, did you hear Lulu is coming out with another book? Girl, Lulu is coming out with another book. Darling.
He's coming out with another book.
And we got to play this one, too. I got to play one more video.
Oh, cute.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah.
and y'all know we got to close out the show with this one.
Yeah, we know that second one is true to form.
That's why when we get ready to do that karaoke day, remember we got karaoke day coming up, ladies. So don't forget about that. I think we're gonna do it next Tuesday because we got Meredith on Thursday.
Thursday.
So we'll probably do it on next Tuesday. What you think?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm game.
Okay. So we'll
That's
start.
gonna be fun.
Yeah.
You
So
do
we'll
what?
start
Karaoke.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So we'll have some of the guests come in.
I'll do Milli Vanilli.
So we had some of the guests come in, and they gonna we're gonna bring them in through the link and let them come on and perform.
And we have to be clear, they can't bring the music though.
No music, right?
We
no
just have to
music.
do
They
it
got to be able to do a cappella.
acapella. But
Yeah.
my old music teacher told me if you could do acapella, you could sing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And if you can't, then you can't sing. See, I could do that acapella. Oh my goodness. So I could do acapella and yakapella too. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Grandma Lola.
I could do acapella. Oh,
You can do acapella.
acapella.
I'll do what's that gospel singing? He said,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
hold it.
Yeah, so if you think that you could sing, if you think you got some talent and you could sing and you ready to show your talent on the show next Tuesday, hit us up and we will send you a link so that you can come on and sing your little heart out. So what was the young lady name that said she was coming on? Tia? Taya. Okay.
She could sing. She could sing. First soprano.
Oh, really? So she better be ready. Bring it. Huh?
No, I just laughed.
Back up for him.
Oh Lord.
Because I'm gonna do
Way back.
You got to push. You got to push it till you get it right. Push. Hell, my Martin say, you gotta push it. That ain't how you do it, Gina.
You are not embarrassing me.
Yes.
You have to sing until you get it right.
He said, you gotta sing. Hold it. He said, the part that cracked me up was when he took that. He took that sandwich and he smacked Tommy with that. He said, oh my gosh, you got mustard on here. Oh, I don't like mustard.
And I bet it wasn't even playing. Oh my God. I bet it wasn't even playing for him to slap him with you.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna do it.
Gina and Pam grabbed him.
When I start filming my movie, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a Martin on him. I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, you did not do this.
They was a fool on that one. Stan singing, me. They threw all kind of tomatoes at him, boy.
Well, anyways, guys, don't forget, if you have not yet already subscribed to Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. We air every Tuesday and Thursday at 6:15 p.m. Central Standard Time. So don't forget to subscribe, share with friends, tell everybody to tell everybody to tell everybody to tell everybody. about Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. We are getting ready to leave the building. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to Inspirational Talks with Laura Simmons and friends. We are checking out. Don't forget, next Tuesday, we will be looking for you to bring your A game.
You gotta push. You gotta push.
No, Jay,
Push.
you gotta push.
He did his poetry. I wrote this for you.
And don't forget to tune in to Thursday at 6:15 p.m. We will have our special guest will be Meredith Durham. Denier. I'm sorry, Denier.
You know how she said?
She
From
said,
Chicago.
from Chicago. Little Tamar. Little Tamar will be in the building. So get prepared. All right, guys. All right, we will talk to you guys later. Love you guys. See you see you on Thursday, 6:15 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend and tell a friend. All right. Out of here. Later.
Peace. Deuces.
Juicy!